The market pushes into resistance. Is it time to break out? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that we were looking for a little more downside, but the market had some other ideas and is looking to take our alternate path directly higher. They did push up to resistance, and now the question is, can the bulls follow through? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, before we jump into the charts, I did have big news yesterday. I will continue with that today. We will look at the indicator here in just a minute. We've created our own algorithmic indicator that's absolutely killing it. Let's jump into the chart and take a look at what happened today. All right, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that we're looking for confluence of buys on the indicator. So we get sells. There's going to be some sells and buys here, some choppy market stuff on all of the charts. But what we're looking for is a confluence of events. So we're looking for the SPY, the ES, and the NQ to all have the same signal, a buy or a sell. We did have gap rules today, so we did take a short at the open. Did not quite follow through, so we did get stopped out on that trade. However, the next trade that had confluence was this buy right here, and it was on all three charts. And if you took that buy, you got in down here around 571, and they rode it all the way up to 573.50 for a nice big win on that trade. So this was the only confluence trade of the day. It was a nice winner, found the big move, and took it. So again, the indicator gives you strong plays when there's confluence on all three charts. That's what we're looking for. Someone in yesterday's video said it seems like there's a lot of signals. You get all the slippage and whipsaw. That's the exact opposite of what's happening. You get all of these signals and you ignore them unless they're on all three charts. So I just have three charts here. You can see my dotted line appears on each chart. As I move it across the SPY chart, it is synchronized to the other charts. And all I have to do is watch the next bar. And if the next bar has a buy on all three, I buy. If the next bar has a sell on all three, I sell. It's that simple. It's absolutely crushing it. We've been using this since the beginning of the year. You have seen our day trading results. We crush it. On a 25 contract basis, we're up $40,000 for the year and doing very well. So if you're interested in this indicator, guys, you can head over to the website. We do have a page under our membership plans, Trading View Indicators and Courses. And yesterday, I guess I didn't scroll down. Somebody said if they saw some feedback, maybe they'd understand or want to use it. As you scroll down here, you can see what people are saying about the indicator. Incredible feedback. People are crushing it. There's all kinds of reviews here. You know, we only have 70 people using it right now because I just released it to my group and now I'm releasing it to the public. So great feedback up front, really killing it. It's been killing it all year. Check that out over at the website. It is, we're really excited about it, and it's something we want you to be part of. Here's the deal. I don't give a trial on this, but if you use it and you're just unhappy, use it for a couple weeks and you think it's the worst thing you've ever had, shoot me an email. I'll refund your money and take away the access to the indicator. No big deal. I want people to be happy. I want you to use this and be profitable with it. I want you to follow the rules. Keep in mind, you do get, once you sign up, you get a whole training session on exactly how to use the indicator so that it is effective for you. And remember, there is no golden bullet out there. There is no magic bullet. There is no secret sauce. There is no perfect 100% indicator. We have losers. We have winners. We have way more winners than losers. We have way bigger winners than losers. And we do really well with the indicator. So we give you a whole setup on how to use it. It's an excellent, excellent tool. We'd love for you to have it. Check it out and let me know what you think if you do. All right, let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1 hour futures chart for the S&P 500. We've had some pretty choppy action off of the last all-time high. It does look like an A, B, C down for an A wave. It did look like a 3-wave move for a B wave. And then it did look like we have 1 of C, and potentially we had 2 of C starting. But the bulls took it all the way up. Now, this has not technically invalidated. It needs to get over this B wave high to fully invalidate. So it could technically be a wave 2. I don't know that that's going to be the case. Usually when you get this close to a high, what you see more often than not is this kind of move. And so what we're looking at is our primary count now. I just talked about it yesterday, is that wave 2 would be ending here. And this would be 1 of 3. We'd look for 2 of 3. And then we'd look for a breakout towards that 6,000 plus area. 6,024 is really what we're targeting overall with that move, should that happen. Now, the secondary count, and I got to tell you, the primary count and the secondary count, because of how ugly this structure is, It's not like the primary is this definitely is what's going to happen. It's because of where we're at right now, it takes the lead, but it's like a 60-40, 55-45. It is certainly not a slam dunk that this is going to break out. Your key is going to be breaking back over this 58-22 area and getting up out of here, because the other options are you can make a slightly higher B wave, right? You could come up here, make a slightly higher B wave, and then turn down in 1, 2 of C and break down overall. That is a possibility. And they have not invalidated the fact that this could be 1 of C, 2 of C to the upside. So right now is one of those times where you're looking for a key level to break and then you get involved, because otherwise you're getting whipped around in the chop and you're not doing very well with your swing trade. So day trading this is great. You're getting the increased volatility. You're getting the big moves that you can get. You saw on the indicator there was a big move toward the end of the day. And that's a way to do this until we get a breakout that kind of confirms one of our wave counts. We sit back and we sit on hands. So many people think that just because I'm looking for something on this video, that's exactly what we're investing in. There are lots of times, especially swing trading, that we're just sitting on our hands. It's a slow game. You're waiting for setups. And unless you have a setup, all you're doing is speculating on the count. Then you get confirmation by the key levels breaking. This is what people don't understand about Elliott Wave Theory. They think that just because you didn't get the exact right count right, it doesn't work. And that's just simply not the case. You have setups, and those setups have key levels. And when those key levels confirm the setup, you have great targets and great trading abilities. If you don't get those setups, or those setups fail, you find what the next move is and you wait for the next setup to trade. It's that simple. Elliott Wave Theory is an excellent tool. You just have to understand how to use it. So again, there's a lot of chop here. A lot of chop means a lot of possibility. So until they actually break the B wave high, can this be 2? Yes, it can. Do I think it is? Probably not. I would look for at least another high and a higher B wave and then down. But more accurately, if the bulls are ready to go, they will push out over this B wave and then through 58-22, and that would be a strong sign that we're on our way to that 6,000 area in a more direct manner. Over on the NASDAQ. All right, now on the NASDAQ, if you are a bear, one of the things you have going for you is the NASDAQ is trailing. It hasn't even hit its 764 retrace of that move down. So it is still very possible this is making a slightly bigger B wave up into this 2373 area and would turn down from there in 1 of C, 2 of C, and then a breakdown that would take us down toward that 19.2 to 19.500 area. That is still a possibility on the NASDAQ, and that does give the bears hope for the downside. However, you also have, and this is the problem with the bull move, is this move up is really ugly. So it doesn't really strike me as a wave 1 of 3 and then a 2 of 3 and a breakout. It just is, it's just a really overlapping ugly wave and not impulsive. And so I do have trouble with the direct breakout, but price is the ultimate arbiter. And should price tell me that that's what we're doing by breaking over the 20,470 area in a direct manner, then I will have no choice but to look to the 21,056 area next in a more direct move. So again, NASDAQ very similar, but they do have a little bit of room to make a higher B wave, so that is a possibility still on the ES as well. Then we'd look for a 1-2 to the downside, but they are breaking out in a potential 1-2 setup where we get the breakout to the upside. So bulls are in control right now. The ball is in the bulls' court as long as they can continue to press to the upside and push through the key levels. 20,470 on the NASDAQ and that 58.22 level on the ES. Then the bulls are fully in control of this market, and we would expect a breakout squeeze over this high that would take us back toward the all-time highs on the NASDAQ. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. We've also just added yearly plans that also come with a 7-day free trial, and you get a 1-month discount if you want to go with the yearly plan. Now, we also have our educational material and our indicator that I've talked about extensively. This indicator is outstanding. You've seen the feedback. You've seen it work on the charts. I show it to you every day. And our educational material, where we have our Elliott Wave 4 Beginners Online course, as well as our Advanced Elliott Wave course. The advanced course goes through the more complex patterns of the market, the triangles, the flats, the trading of Elliott Wave, the double and triple threes, all of the stuff that is very difficult to chart and understand. As you can see on the chart or on the screen, it is helping our traders understand these complex patterns and how to trade them and making them feel comfortable. But if this is new to you or you're new to Elliott Wave, you can check out our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. This course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so hard when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up, and that's because Elliott knew that the news cycles were garbage long ago. He knew that the key levels mattered and what happened when they held and what happened when they broke. This gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. This course is 25 videos where I go through 3 different parts. I go through your introduction where we get you exposed to Elliott Wave Theory, how it works, your mindset and emotion, the KISS method. We also get in your chart setup and tools to make sure you have all the tools you need to use along with Elliott Wave Theory, how we use them and why. And we go through all of the waves, how to measure them, how to find these key levels that we use, and things like the theory of alternation, the corrective depth theory, all of the in-depth things that make Elliott Wave Theory so powerful. Now, the cool thing about these courses is if you want to get them together, you can get a $37 discount and get both of them in our bundle package. But if you want to get them for free, simply join one of our monthly rooms as they are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as all of the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you are looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the futures trading, the income trading, his reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market, gets you in at a cheap price and get you big multiples on your money. That's how he structures that trade that's so unique, and that's why we give you that 7-day free trial so you can check it out. And he also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, the key takeaways for today. The bulls are in control. We would look for them to pull back in a wave 2. So we are looking for a little bit of a pullback. This would be 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and then the start of a breakout. Technically, it can still be a 1-2 to the downside if the bears can hold this B wave high. If not, we would look for a slightly higher B wave, but they need to hold it under 58.22. If they hold it under 58.22 and push down impulsively, we can look for a bigger pullback toward the 5600 area. Remember, this is a choppy market right now. There are a lot of possibilities. It's a good time to sit on hands because there are a lot of possibilities until we key level breaks and gives us confirmation on which path we're looking at. Over on the NASDAQ, again, choppy market. This is not an ideal wave 1, but we do have the potential to be in a 1-2-1-2 set where we break out to the upside. In that case, we would be looking for the bulls to break out more directly over the 20,470 area. That would be our confirmation, looking for 21,056 after that. However, they could be filling out a slightly bigger B wave, which I would actually prefer on both charts. This is just not a very good wave 2. And then down in C, toward the 19.2 to 19.500 area. Guys, that is your market update for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.